and welcome to Tinty. I'm Matt, and today we're going to be playing the demo of The Secret of Weepstone. Okay, it's a D&D adventure, a bit different from what we're used to, I think. So let's go.
Nestled in the shadow of its imposing, now abandoned keep, sits the dwindling riverside village of Weepstone. But things were not always so. For in times gone by, a man from the east, known only as Raal, grew to power, waging a relentless campaign westward. After crossing the mountains into the kingdom of Talesworth, he established his seat of power and constructed a stronghold from which to oversee his lands. He called this stronghold Weepstone Keep. Many wondered what compelled this mysterious and seemingly unstoppable warrior to end his bloody campaign in this place. But the years were good to Weepstone and its people, their harvests unfailingly robust, and their industries the envy of neighbors both near and far. However, Raal would not live forever, and upon his death, his lands passed to his eldest son, Byron, and thus began the troubled times. Long past are the seasons of plenty for Weepstone and its people, whose fields now sit barren, the people forsaken by the good fortunes they once took for granted. To the astonishment of many, Byron abandoned Weepstone Keep for a modest manor on a hill near the town, and forbade anyone to return to its halls. Now the town barely survives, mostly as an unwelcome stop along a trade route used by merchants too impatient to travel the hospitable roads of the south. Only the trapped or the desperate continue to call this bleak place their home. Our story begins here, on a night of ill omen, as the people of Weepstone have been called to the tavern for reasons unknown.
Good people of Weepstone, I've summoned you here to discuss a matter of grave importance. My brother and your lord, Byron, has fallen ill. He is rarely conscious. His nights are fraught with fevered dreams and terrible nightmares. The healers know not what ails him. In his half-waking state, he mumbles incoherently of Weepstone Keep, the castle that our father built, our childhood home. I can only hope that it is there where answers may lie. Are there any among you willing to delve into that forsaken place to find the source of Byron's torment? I will not lie. There is undoubtedly great danger waiting for any who venture there, in the form of both man and beast.
Is that the voice from the Shadow of the Horn Rat? Is that the guy?
While the keep and its contents have been forbidden since our exile, I hereby decree that any brave enough to take on this task may enter, explore, and importantly, keep what they may find within its walls. Who among you will take up this duty? I need 6 volunteers. Please, I would rather not have my hand forced to choose.
Okay, we need 6 volunteers. Ambush! I'm pretty sure that was the voice, wasn't it? So we got to find 6 out of these lovely looking people in front of us. Okay, we've got the street urchin, which is a thief. So I'm not going to run, you know what I mean? I'm not going to read everything. We're obviously going to listen to everything that is read to us. This is some elf.
It is beyond me to make this choice. This path has already been chosen for me.
Now, in a way, I mean, I agree with, you know, pre-made characters, but I think it would have been better if you could have made your own. Hopefully that's in the game.
Okay. What's the keep?
So we've got the village idiot, an elf, an urchin, a housekeeper.
I'll go. I'm not as young as I once was, but maybe my years at the keep will be of some help.
Where you go, I go. I love.
So we've got Della and her husband Egbert. Okay. These ones, that's an elf, Baker, can't use him. Ray Wyatt, the blacksmith, dwarf. Now he's a volunteer, but let's have a look at these other ones. Another magic user, merchant, can't use him. Carpenter, dwarf. That looks like Tyrion. We've got blacksmith, cleric, musician, halfling, and musician, and stable hand, magic user. We can't use any of these, but our 6th has got to be Ray White, the dwarf.
I said I would stick to plows and horseshoes. But I still know how to swing a hammer. I'll go.
Well done.
And so the unlikely party set out for the keep, arriving at the gates just as the evening light began to fail.
Just like the old D&D books. Which is, even like the missions. So I think this is like based on one of the... You'd get like mission pamphlets, wouldn't you? For D&D and AD&D. Okay, so we're in. We're in. I quite like this. I quite like the art style because it does go back to the old books, which is a bit different. Long time since I played D&D. There's more AD&D. I think we had D&D, but we too basic. So AD&D in all the books, Monster Manual, and all that sort of thing. Good old days.
One can only assume the formidable visage on this statue is Rahl himself. The left hand holds a small shield, while the right hand holds a lion-headed scepter. The arm seems to be designed to act as a lever and is already in the down position.
So we can't do anything with him. Now, obviously, the narrator, I'm guessing, is the DM, GM, whichever way you want to say it, Dungeon Master or Games Master. Now, this is what he had in his hand, didn't he? So let's have a look at the characters. Let's have a quick look around the characters. Now, the basic, how they get to 6 hit points, I don't know. Armor class, I understand. That's built up. You know, roll a d20, strength of 15, intelligence of 11, wisdom of 10, dex 14. Now that's obviously your to hit, isn't it? So that's the only one we're really interested in for a dwarf, and his constitution, which is going to be his hit points. So 15 plus 1, and all of a sudden they got 6 hit points. Where does that come from? Where did you make that up from? Okay, armor class 10. So he is dex. Now this is what gets me. He's a village idiot. But his intelligence is better. But hang on. What's the dwarf's? There you go, dwarf. And he's the village idiot. Is more intelligent. Well, apart from the kid and his dex, he's pretty handy. Look, his constitution, but his armor class of 13 because he's so fast, I guess. Dex of 14, but the village idiot is the most most intelligent, which is why. So change that, sort that out, will you? That's just silly. Or just call him something else. He's a fighter.
One can only assume the formidable visage on this statue is Rahl himself. There seems to be something missing from this statue's hand, as though it's meant to grip an object.
Good lord. Right, we've got to test for traps. If it comes up, we've got to test for a trap. Search for twaps. Now we're still in the middle of a tutorial here at the moment. So who's got best with traps? It's got to be Della. But we've got to... Don't worry about any of this. I'll click through these little things. We've got to click on somebody... I already had who I wanted. Okay, some characters are better at certain things. Like Della, search for traps. So 40%. Roll 30 or less. Was that D100? 01 in the head. Come on. Cleverly concealed within the mechanism is a needle trap waiting to prick. The careless is now safely disarmed. Well done, Della.
The scepter snaps into place with a satisfying click.
Alarm. Yeah. Okay, healing 1 to 6 hit points. Okay, we'll grab that. our inventory is for everybody. That's not individuals. That's for everybody. So we haven't got a particularly big inventory, have we? Put it back on the Ray. He's my leader on this. It's a dwarf, which is that's unusual for me to have a dwarf as a leader. Normally they'd be, well, somebody else would be playing dwarves. Like Genghis, he was the dwarf. I've had humans and elves for some reason. Prime weapon, a battle comb. And pure wits. No, although we did play...
The party lifts with their combined might.
Do you
but
mind?
do little to move the steel portcullis.
GM.
There must be another way.
Now, it's a long time since I did any role playing.
This door is not locked, but it refuses all attempts to open it.
Ooh.
No discernible sounds come from beyond the door. You attack the door, but fail to cause any significant damage.
Right, so we can't get in there. Yeah, we used to... But we did Warhammer Fantasy roleplay. Among a lot of others. I mean, I played Rollmaster, Middle-earth, Traveller.
A foul odor pervades this place. A smell so heinous it is beyond description. A sitting board runs the length of the far wall with 3 openings. Despite the buzzing flies, you hear the faintest sound of rushing water that seems to be coming from the farthest hole.
Sounds like we've found the dunny. So let's have we've got to check it out, haven't we?
Peering into the opening shows a drop that leads out of sight and into absolute darkness, farther than any sane person would attempt to climb, unless, of course, they wished for certain death. You hear the sound of rushing water coming from below.
So we're not going to climb in there, are we? Sounds like a long way down anyway, so we're not climbing in. That'd be... You know, the flies are a bit of a giveaway.
As you approach the middle latrine, you are blasted by an odor beyond words. You have no choice but to back away. Your guts roil, your eyes water. Whatever faith you have is tested by the putrid fumes that waft from this unholy maw. Shockingly, the latrine is not only quite full, but its contents are surprisingly fresh. A glint of gold sits just out of reach, atop the muck.
A gleam. So there's something down there. But we're not climbing in, are we? No. Who's volunteering? You? What, me? No. Okay, let's keep going then.
This door is wedged shut by the damp and refuses to open despite your best efforts.
See, this one, now we can jump
Your
into
weapons
it.
and inexperience do little to harm the stout door.
I mean, like, this is your strength, so we can find out who's the strongest amongst us. So it's got to be Ray, but I'm not doing it. You'll get wounded. You can't bash through that door like that.
Spartan beds and matching foot chests hint at this room's use as a barrack of some kind. The ravages of looters and time have been unkind, leaving it in shambles. A makeshift structure built from bed frames dominates the rear of the chamber.
Okay, we've got some chests, we've got weapons. Morningstar, 1d6, brutal spiked club. Now he's got his blacksmith hammer, which is only a d4 at the moment, so we'll change that over to 1d6. He's in the front. We'll have that because there is ranks in this. 1d6 -1 with a spear. We have to decide who we're putting at the back at the moment. So he's got a rusty dagger. Because we really want the kid at the front because of his armor class and his dex. He hasn't got as many hit points, but we want him in the front, really. He should be in the back. She stays in the front, but even her dex is only 11. This is 12, 14, 18. He has to go in the front, really. He's got a teddy bear with stuff stuffed into it. So we'll give him the spear. You got the spear. Get rid of that silly... So that's 5, basically. Or D6 minus 1. She's got a sling. He's got the teddy bear. He needs to go into the front. He just got a silly dagger. Let's give him that for now. She's got her sword. 1d6. So we've got all... It's just him. We need to change them. Right, okay, what else we got? 1d4 with another sling. Right, okay, let's... He's got what he's got. He needs to move backwards. Tatum Harlow. Let's swap these. Swap these over. Put the kid in the front, him in the back. He's got the spear, she's got the... Right. So we've got 2 slings in the back. Not so many minuses now. So that's 1d6 to that teddy bear. Right, she just got a basic sword, slings and spear at the back.
The sound of small boots disturbs the quiet of the room as small figures burst forth from the haphazard barricade. They brandish crude weapons and seem particularly intent on defending their hideout.
Are you sure, lads? Are you sure about this? Right, we got initiative. Let's see who goes first. Ours is the black dice. Theirs is the green. 5 to 3. We go first. Oh yes. Okay, now we've got we can click on a weapon. We have to go through the tutorial. Blah blah blah. Click on it. Have some of this. Ooh. 4 plus 1, 5. Gone. Teddy bear. 13 hit. 6. Boom. Dice. Let's go. 14 hit. 6. Bang. Right, range weapons. Okay, means you can go towards the one at the back. So that's what we do. 14 hit. 3. Ooh, he's nearly dead. So they've only got 4 hit points, these guys. Spear. Let's get this one in the front. 11. Oh, -1 because of the weapon. Nothing. Come on now. Come on. Get rid of that one at the back. 13 hit. With a 4. Boom. Okay, here's go. 1d4 minus 1. Nothing. Sorry, mate. Ray. Ugh. 20. Maximum. Some of that. Come on in. Come on in. Okay, we've got a lever here.
A grinding noise, followed by the sound of metal scraping on stone, echoes from deep within the keep.
It's got to be one of those portcullis. Okay, we have another chest. A dagger. 1d4 plus 1. Load of old rubbish. Put that in there. Rusty old rubbish we got. Come on, we got to find something good. Right, next. That's the loos. We can come back to the toilet. We know that there's something in that toilet, don't we? We know that there's something gold shining. See, one's gone. Yeah, we've opened one of the portcullis.
This
Wait.
stately but smaller hall seems to have served as a gallery of sorts. Crumbled detritus of carved busts and toppled plinths lie in shambles across the floor. The only remnants that hint at the original grandeur of this place are the large tapestries that still hang on the opposing walls, dominating the space.
Right, okay. There don't seem to be up to their main hall. Don't seem to be any furniture though.
Depicted in the mural that spans the length of this side of the hall is the silhouette of a man standing in front of what looks like a calm pool of water. Though at first it appears to be merely a pool in a cavern, the exacting geometric carvings that decorate the hewn stone walls are of unsettling design.
So what went on here really, isn't it?
Before you spans a great mural dominating the entire stretch of wall. A man, most likely Rahl himself, sits astride his great warhorse. He brandishes an outstretched sword at the body of a fallen foe, flanked by his imposing host.
Okay, cool. So a little bit of a history about the place, I guess. You know, we're here for the Lord. We don't know what's going on, but I mean, we're just minions, aren't we? We're in it for the gold. That's what we're in here for. Yeah, we're here to help you, sir. You sure? Yes, yeah, as long as there's plenty of gold in it for us. Okay, now it's down, isn't it? Let's have a look at the map. Let's see what we've done. Okay, we've done all that side. There's the 2 steps down. There's the hall. There's the portcullis. There's the door we can't open. I don't know about that door. But there's the loos. So we are here. So we've got to go down those stairs. That's where we're going. Check those corners. Check those corners. More doors. More doors.
This door is locked and won't budge. You hear a soft chittering, followed by the clatter of metal on stone.
We haven't got any items to use on it. So we know the door that needs probably a key. Back up the stairs. 2 more doors.
The smith's quarters are Spartan and humble, but must have once been a comfortable respite from the heat and ringing of the forge after a long day's labours.
The blacksmiths. Ooh! Says the dwarf. Ray is a little bit happy with that. That's better than what he's got. 1d6. Now, let's get rid of this teddy bear. Loaded teddy bear. Let's give him a proper weapon. Here you are, kid. Got a proper weapon now. So it's just her with this heritage short sword. So she's alright at the moment. Okay, d6 plus 1. Oh, yes. Check those corners.
Oh, I'm a daft, blasted idiot. I just can't seem to keep my head on straight anymore these days. 1. Forged the armory key for the 3rd time this year. 2. Finish up Larona's set of fancy daggers. 3. Ask the apothecary about these blasted nightmares.
We have a key mould. I told you it was a key, didn't I? It was a mould for something. We've got to make our own keys. 20 experience out of 2,200. Level 0. Alright. Got 46 gold though. We're doing really well. Next door.
The large forge at the center of this room seems long dormant, but the smell of coke and coal still permeates every inch. Crates, barrels, and scattered ashes are scant reminders that this was once the beating heart of the keep.
La Forge. Okay, this looks like obviously the mould. The mould. Yeah. Da-da. Gotta check those corners first. Check everywhere, check everywhere, check everywhere. Make sure there's nothing. Check those. There's a door. But that can wait. Bellows.
The forge is not lit, so the bellows have no effect. You lean in, lighting the forge with your torch. It is indeed lit, but only just.
So we've lit the forge?
The forge begins heating up as you pump the bellows, but the embers remain quite cold. As more air pumps into the forge, you begin feeling some heat. The forge is as hot as it's going to get. The heat feels good in this cold, forgotten place.
Okay, the forge is at a temperature. We need... a steel ingot. Put that in the see, our inventory is really small, isn't it? We've got all those weapons that we probably, hopefully be able to drop, get rid of them.
As the ingot begins to melt, the steel slowly oozes into the mold. After a few minutes, the newly forged key is just barely cool enough to handle.
Right. Pick up the key. We have a key, and I'm pretty sure we know where that goes. Right, what's next? Well, there is a... Can we do it again? That's what I want to know. Will it let us do it again? Pick her up. No, put it back. Put it back. Don't! Come on now. Use item. Put the mold back. I don't know if we have to heat it again. Let's try.
As the ingot begins to melt...
Okay, another key. Right, do we need two keys of the same thing? I don't know. At least we've got a spare anyway. Just in case we break it. Right, them rooms are done. They're not done though, are they? They're not done. Hang on. I know. I'm just sort of like, you know, making you rage and that. There's a door over here. Let's go.
A filthy, disheveled man holding a knife cowers in the corner while eyeing you cautiously. Makeshift bedding and various personal effects lie in disarray. The smell is pungent.
What are you lot doing in here?
Mission behalf of the Lord. No, we'd ask you the same thing.
It's been raining of late. Old Krieg needed to get me head dry.
Krieg. Why not just stay in the town?
Yeah, I'm not welcome in town as such, on account of my, dark past.
Dark past? No need to explain. Surely it's fine. You seem to know what you're around this place. Come on in.
Sure. If you'll, have, old Krieg.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, we got a job for you. Oh. All right. I got to press. Hang on. Bring up the character sheet. There you go. Move. Right. Move him to him. Sorry about this. Put him back. Now he's a load of old rubbish. He's only got 4 hit points, 11 AC, chaos, you know, exile. But he's part of the party at the moment. But he is chaos. Now where's them? It was the other side, weren't they? So we've got a job for him. Because we need that ring, don't we? Oh dear. There it is. Right. Come on, Craig. Got a job for you. Oh, RV! Yay.
Your guts roil.
Yeah, we know. Right, climb in. Right, we're on Craig. Make sure you're on Craig.
You sift blindly through horrors within, and to your surprise, you retrieve what feels like a ring.
Da da da.
You emerge from the hole, smelling foul and feeling quite ill. Let us
sorry,
see
Craig.
if you are poisoned. Let's just say that you're poisoned.
Oops, sorry. Right, we've got a ring here. No. It restores 1d, is it a 1d4? So obviously, yeah, 1d4 hit points when combat ends. So we'll give that to Ray. Give that to the dwarf. He's the leader of the party at the moment, isn't he? Definitely. Okay, Craig, we've got another job for you. Do you want to get yourself cleaned off a little bit? Make sure we're on Craig. Again. Have a look down here, mate.
Peering into the opening,
Yeah, we know. Go on. Craig, go.
the party calls down in desperation, but they receive no reply.
Oh no! Mastery of none, mortal failure. Crick seems to resign his fate and breathes his last final free from the burden of his death. All characters are gained +3 chance of success of their ability tests. Okay? So we got a ring and +3 ability tests from poor old Crick there. Now hang on a minute. There's this door that we know is locked, or it's
This
won't
door
budge.
is wedged shut by the damp and refuses to open, despite your best efforts.
But we can use Craig as a battering ram. Good old lad, good lad, isn't he? Ooh.
Though humble, these quarters were clearly reserved for a captain or leader of the keep's guard. The contents of this room appear mostly untouched over the years, as various papers and a book sit undisturbed upon a wooden desk.
Check those corners. Nothing. Before we pick anything up, make sure there's nothing in here. Crackling parchment infused with arcane magic. 1d4 damage. Pick it up. We're filling up here, we're filling up. I think a lot of these other stuff though, hopefully we can drop them. Right, okay, there's a book.
My thoughts of late are greatly troubled, and my faith in our Lord falters. That priestess, Lorona, and her jealously guarded activities beneath the keep bring me great concern. If the captain of his Lord's guard is not permitted to venture below to the Undercroft, one can only imagine why.
Well, that's not scary at all, is it? You know. Leona. This area's done. So what's next? Okay, we've got the key. We've got the ring. We've got the +3. We've got better weapons. It is now... Where is it? It's there. There it is. This door. Okay, let's
This
go.
door is locked and won't budge.
Key? Gotta be the key.
Your entrance
Da-da-da.
startles the large, scuttling creature that seems to have been nibbling on what remains of an axe blade. It rears up in surprise, emitting an eerie, chittering noise.
Right. Come on in. 6-1. Wow. Oh, yes. We go. I don't need to click on the weapon. I don't know why. 17 hit. 19. Boom. Oh, miss. Critical miss. Come on. 13 plus 1. 6. 7. Badly hurt. Okay, let's go. Tatum. With a hit. With a 4. Oh. Well, that was a good battle.
The earthy smell of rusting metal and leather gone to rot filled
Yeah,
this
really,
chamber that clearly
it's
once
quite smoky
served
down
as an
this dungeon.
armory. Mouldering armor and rusting weapons sit in chaotic piles, strewn without care and long forgotten.
Dun dun dun. Not a scratch. Check those corners. A shield. Ooh, armor class 1. Studded shield. Now, obviously Ray's got to have that. Armor class 13. Okay. I want to know how they come to that. Where's the rolls that come to those, you know?
These weapons have been corroded beyond use by the Iron Belly's fetid bile.
I can't use those. We have a spear. Not a very good one. Okay, so we do have another middle weapon. I mean, I suppose we could have given that to old matey, couldn't we? But there you are. Oh, good old Craig. He came in useful, didn't he? He did what he's supposed to. Another shield. Now, he has armor class 13 anyway, doesn't he? 14. What's hers? 10. Hang on a minute. Okay, so she's in the front lines. Let's give it to Starla. Armor class 11. I think that's better. She's got a good sword. So we've got D6s plus 1 for obviously Rhea. For Ray. Why they all got, what, 35 experience for killing all that stuff? We've got 2,000 odd to get to. Oh, this is just like I can remember playing D&D with GMs that would give you that amount of experience. 15 experience for killing that big monster. What's our first level then? Oh, you need 4,000. Alright, so I need to kill another several hundred of those to get to that level. How many hours are we playing tonight? Real idiot GMs. I mean, I've GM'd for quite a few, and you would have had a lot more than that. To get you up to first level, that big monster there would have been 4,000 experience. You know? Get you up to level 1, let's get moving.
Followed by the sound of metal scraping on stone, echoes from deep within the keep.
Let's keep it going. I can remember a GM we played with where his map was just a line across an A4 piece of paper. That was his road. And he made a whole folder of that. Just a line. And that was the road on these. My brother's maps would, I'd tell you, he'd put your places. Role playing with my brother and that. Right, here we go. He'd GM it. He'd take your places.
A large, barren courtyard opens before you, complete with mature trees and cobblestone walkways. As you cross the threshold, a sprinkling of pebbles and dust rain down from above.
Hey!
From atop the towering walls surrounding the courtyard, a group of screeching kobolds vault the parapets and descend upon you.
Da-da-da. Kobolds! Right, come on, we need it. We need it. No! They go first. Ooh! And he rolls a 4. Ow! Going for the boy. Missed. 17. Go for Atten the idiot. Well, that's what you get. Come on, come on, come on. Right, let's our go. Our turn. Okay, we got 2 of them damaged here. We need to get rid of these. No! It's a hit though, just as well. 6, 7, 8. Gone. The kid. 20.
Yeah!
Wow. Ooh. Starla. 16. 5, 6. Bang. Let's go. Tatum. Come on, you've got your life. Oh, can't see the dice. 20. Just as well. Oh, 1. In the head. No. Means he's got another go. Who's he go? Oh, no, no, no. Nothing is over. Della comes in with a 2. Badly hurt. Let's go. He misses. Dwarf goes for it. Boom. Okay, he got back up to 5 there. So that was... We got a couple of hit points back there. But we've got to take him all the way down to 2. He's on death's door there. So we do have a potion. Now how do we use it? So we don't just move it. No, it don't work like that. I think it's right click. Yep, use. So there's no are you sures or anything, so make sure you've got it on the right person. Okay, we're more or less just the boss. He's got a bit of a scratch.
Despite your best efforts, the door refuses to budge.
Okay, can't go that way. No, nothing coming up saying you can use an item, so we know
Despite
we can't
your
do it
best
that way.
efforts, the door refuses to budge.
There is another door, isn't there? Hang on a minute, hang on. Before we go through this one, so look at the map. There is that last door. Now, I don't know if we can use old matey to bash that one through. I don't know, but I'm going to go for this anyway. Ooh. Ooh, right, check those corners. Check those corners, nothing else. It looks like we got a boss. Or maybe a friend, you never know.
You there? Who are you that dares enter this sacred place?
We would have your name first.
I find your hubris amusing.
Oh.
I would see you clearer. Come closer. Now.
Hello?
It would be rude to not introduce myself to guests. I am Laronia, the ever faithful.
Ah.
You say you've come on behalf of Byron. How does he fare? Still a
didn't.
craven, I presume?
You speak him as a friend?
I know him well, as he does me. I don't know that he speaks of me often, though.
Sorry, can't we've never heard of you.
I am untroubled by what fools do not know, but they make such bad company. Time to remedy that.
Hang on, hey, hang on, what? Skellies. Come on, 5-2. We won. We go first. Right. Let's go. Right. Looking around. Rolls a 1. A critical miss. Good start. Good start. The kid. Miss. Starla. A miss. Village idiot. I mean Tatum. Come on, come on. Rock, we can try to go for her. 8. No. Right, Egbert. With the spear. Let's go. 10. Miss. Yeah, alright game. Yeah, alright game. Yeah. 20. Boom. That was a good hit. Have some of that. Right, Ergo. Damage 1d6. And we failed. So he's been paralysed for 2 turns. So we're down a player. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, that's a hit. 3 damage, 2 damage on the kid. He's alright, he's alright. Miss. Right, come on now. That's it. Let's go. Whoa, 21. 5, 7. Gone. The kid. Let's go. Hit. 4. Starla. Oh, magic scrolls. We've got a magic scroll. Elf magic user. We've got this one. That's the lightning, isn't it? We've been given one, so we can't just put it on them. I'm used to those sort of games where you draw it across, don't you? It's not that one though, is it? Magic missile. 1, 2. Some of that. Tatum. 18. Oh no, obviously whatever it was on the other side, couldn't see that. He has to pass. He's got to go for her. And another critical miss. No. Yeah, alright, Gabe. It really is, isn't it? Yeah. Oh yeah, alright. Oh, no, still a miss. No more messing around. Hits. 4, that's gone. Right, the kid. Gotta go for it. Hits. Badly hurt. Starlo. Now we could have used that, maybe that as a spell. Oh. She misses. Oh. Why did we save the bad dice for the boss? She's badly hurt now, come on. Della. Rolls with a max. Yeah. Boom, she's near death. Ray. 20 maximum. Yeah. 841 XP for that. Thanks.
I must have misinterpreted the omens. Today, he calls for me. It matters not. I am only a servant in his grand designs. It has already begun.
And with that, the spark of life fades from the mad priestess, leaving behind naught but a dead-eyed rictus.
Da, da, da. And that simply is... So there's the demo. There's the demo. That's how you do it. I mean, I think I'll be wishlisting this, and I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you. See you next time.